Hi, Keith Young here with another Photoshop tip of the day. In today's tip, I'm going to be showing you how to make multiple selections at one time, or how to add to your selection, and how to quickly remove something from a selection. So what we're going to do to get started is I'm just going to grab the elliptical marquee tool, and then I'm going to click and drag out a selection around one of these lenses here. Now let's say I want to add to this selection this lens down here. All I need to do is hold down the Shift key, and I want you to take notice of the fact that the cursor now changes from this little arrow with a little marquee next to it. When I hold down the Shift key, I get the crosshairs with a little plus in the lower right hand corner. That lets me know that I can now add to my selection. So now I can simply click and drag out another selection around this bottom lens. Alright, now let's say I don't want to do that. I didn't want to add to my selection. Let's say I want to now subtract from my selection. What you need to do is hold down the Option or the Alt key on your Mac or your PC, and you can see now that the cursor has now changed again to the crosshair, but now it has a little minus symbol in the lower right hand corner. That lets me know that when I click and drag again, I'm going to be subtracting from my selection. So let's click and drag, and we're going to subtract a bit of this selection. And now you notice I have this kind of crescent thing going on here. Another really cool thing that you can do is intersect your selections. If you would like to intersect your selections, what you need to do is hold down the Option key or the Alt key, and also hold down the Shift key. As you can see, the cursor has now changed to a crosshair with a little X at the lower right hand corner. That lets me know that now when I click and drag to make a selection, what I'm going to be doing is creating an intersection. Alright, so that's a really helpful tool, or a really helpful trick to use when you're making your selections. I also want to call your attention to the fact that you have these same controls in the upper left hand corner of your tool control panel, where you can select one of these toggles. You can add to your selection, you can subtract from your selection, or you can choose the intersection of your selection. And what I showed you previously is how to use the keyboard shortcuts in order to do the same thing. Once again, I'm a large advocate of using the keyboard shortcuts, because once you learn them, it vastly increases the speed of your work, and it helps you to get things done more efficiently. Alright, so I hope you enjoyed this Photoshop tip of the day, and I'll see you next time.